Hi everyone. This week we looked at medieval magic with focuses on courtly magic during the time period. I wanted to start by explaining what I found similar between our lectures and readings to modern culture on magic. The first thing that showed similar to me was illusionists, which are still very much around today. Growing up, I didn't know anyone who didn't have a Criss Angel magic kit. Illusionists during the medieval time period were mostly for entertainment, and that theme continues today. Additionally, I found amulets are still used in modern depictions of magic and still used by people who actively practice magic. Modern witches often will wear the pentacle as a protective amulet, and video games such as Skyrim depict love amulets like the Amulet of Mara to signify your willingness to get married and that you can't get married without it. While there are a lot of similarities between the lectures and modern times, I noticed this week a lot of our differences come from our growing understanding of practices as well as how the items are used. For example, our understanding of illusionists and automatons differ from medieval times because our knowledge of how the process is done has grown. We know more about mechanics and engineering now than they did back then, so our first instinct for what our eyes cannot keep up with is not magic, but instead it is a sleight of hand or mechanical component. Additionally, how modern culture depicts magic, such as gems, has changed. Using Skyrim again, it depicts gems used as magic as soul gems that trapped the soul of a magical spirit to be used to power enchanted weapons. For our readings, we know from Albertus Magnus that they understood it was not a soul during this time, but instead a fixed form. I believe medieval courtly magic has changed from their medieval origins, mostly by our understanding growing. We see through each lecture and readings that the themes stay the same, but the practices change even during the time period. This is because we continue to evolve with what we learn. So our belief in magic being involved in things like automatons and illusionists are gone completely from modern time because more people understand how these things truly function. Finishing up this week with the last unicorn highlighted the usage of themes throughout this week's lectures for me. In the film, we see magic itself being depicted as something that is not inherently good or evil, but instead up to the person using it and how they use it. We see this in our lectures from the fact magic could be used as a tool for assassinations, but also could be used as a talisman to help in labor and delivery. Additionally, the film focuses on aspects of magic in relation to the courts and how they interacted with each other. Showing this mirrors the relationship between courtly magic and kingdoms that we learned about this week. Thank you.